All right, let's do this thing. Happy Monday. Well, she's Monday, whatever day it is, today, Labor Day. Let's get to work. We have our warm-up loop that we're going to do. Remember, warm-up loops are intended to mobilize your joints, right? Move your joints, lengthen, contract your muscles, right? Elevate your core temperature and your blood oxygen levels. So we need to physically get warmed up. We're just going to do our 9-set loop, one slow time. And again, all you guys have been probably listening. Nobody's been talking. These two have been giggling. 90-second timed exercises. I'll talk about that more as we get warmed up. And again, we'll have lots of work to do. I promise you wonderful things. It's a workout that might go a hair long, so if you want to get off the call, whenever you want to get off the call, just say goodbye. All right, here we go. Warm-up loop. 10 regular squats. Regular squats, your feet are shoulder width apart. Hips, 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 hips. They need to move a lot. Hips is a very big mobile joint. Your knees, again, I never want you to shy away from knees. Most people, when they say the word, they think tender and painful. Hips move a lot. Your knees are moving. You got a little ankle mobility there. Good posture. 10 regular squats. 10 stationary reverse lunges. Stay loaded on that front leg. Remember, you're never going to hear me say go lower. You'll hear me say load your front leg on your 10 stationary reverse lunges. That is a pulling exercise. You're going to pull yourself back up. After your 10 stationary reverse lunges, you'll be on your 10 standing scissors. Remember, we're not supposed to be going fast. We're just going to get things loose. We're going to increase the temperature of the insides of our body. Get some blood flowing. Get some oxygen going to the blood and pulling the CO2 out of the blood. When you're ready, 10 wide squats. Rules of your squats are always the same. Now remember, rules of all your dynamic leg exercises are always the same. Your hips have a ton of motion. You've got your good posture. Your glutes are always turning on. They're supposed to turn on. And again, you're going to breathe on those 10 wide squats. When you get done, you're going to do your 10 alternating, balancing, lengthening, stiff-legged deadlifts. And I do still hear it all the time. Straight-legged deadlifts is not a real thing. Your leg is not perfectly straight. You're not bending and straightening your leg, hence the stiff-legged deadlift versus a deadlift. Deadlift definition is that the weight always comes from the ground, so the weight always needs to go to the ground. One of them is a little more squatty, one of them is a little more stretchy. After that's done, your 10 standing runners, elbows to knees, not knees to nose. Tons of mobility. Breathe and focus on the 10 standing runners. We're going to shake it off. We have that one more little part of our warm-up loop, the narrow squats. 10 narrow squats. Hips, 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 hips. Breathe. Booty, 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 right? Eyes, 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 and thighs, thighs, thighs. 10 narrow squats goes to your 10 stationary forward lunges, and that'll go to our Jack LaLannes. We've done this loop many times. After the 10 narrow squats, 10 stationary forward lunges. Step, load, and push yourself back. Don't step, load, and use the back leg to pull yourself back. That is not what you want to do. Good morning, Stella. Thank you for coming in. Laura is feeling a little bit lonely on her screen. She's got the lonely screen over there. 10 stationary forward lunges, and then you have your 10 Jack LaLannes, and we are ready to get this party started. One would say we probably should warm up a little bit more, but I'm also going to start you kind of gentle on the starting circuit. Breathe, posture, lengthen, contract, and Mr. Jack LaLanne said it, you gotta get up. You gotta get up so you can consistently and effectively go back down. Alrighty guys, you can shut your counting brain off unless you really want to count. 90 seconds on. Well, there is no off. I'm not worried about missing a couple seconds. Every 4, I'll hit the quick little pause so we can kind of regather. The rhythm, upper body. You can do any upper body. If you want it to be a chest day, you can do chest presses or chest flies. If you want it to be a back day, you can do trap rows and lat pullovers. If you want it to be a shoulder day, you can do shoulder presses, upright rows, shoulder raises. If you want biceps, you can do biceps all day long. Triceps, you can be a tricep day, dips, kickback, overhead. So you can make it as single muscle as you wanted, or you can make it as diverse as you wanted. But when I say upper body, do upper body. It's going to go upper body to our legs. I'm going to control the legs. You know what's going to happen. I'm also going to control the abs. Again, you know what's going to happen with progressions. And then you're going to have your cardio. Well, the two in here have a lot of toys to play with if they want to play with the toys. But cardio is jump, squats, split jumps, high knees, butt kicks. When we get to that point, again, you can kind of control that, and that's based on the parameters. I'll also use the word exertion. Cardio, exertion, hard work, huffy, puffy, sweaty breathing. Since we're not formally doing obliques, when we get to the exertion and you want to do obliques, you can do some obliques. Okay? Here we go. 90 seconds upper body. Then you're going to do 90 seconds of stationary reverse lunges, and then 90 seconds of sit-ups, and then 90 seconds of cardio. That's a lot. We have several of these rounds. I change your legs, I change your abs, you control your upper body and cardio. 90 seconds, any upper body you want. Ready, set, go. Now you guys know there's a certain rhythm to this thing. As we get closer to the end of the 90 seconds, I will remind you, you do not rest for 6 minutes. Can you handle that? I certainly hope so at this point in time. Upper body, I don't want 100 reps. I want 90 seconds of it. And you can do all of one thing the whole day if you want to. You can diversify as much as you want to diversify. You'll then go into your stationary reverse lunges. And then during that time, whether you're holding weight or not, you have 90 seconds of stationary reverse lunges. And we'll have 90 seconds of sit-ups, and then 90 seconds of exertion or cardio. And if you want obliques, you can. When the 4 are done, we quickly pause. I'll let everybody kind of figure out what's going on. 6 minutes per round. 6 rounds later is 36 consecutive minutes. There could be a 7th round if you want it. But again, that doesn't count the couple seconds at the end of each round. You've got 10 seconds. When you get done, you're going to go right into stationary reverse lunges. Remember, I don't mind if you miss a second or two. 2, 1, breathe. Stationary reverse lunges, whether you're holding weight or not. 90 seconds. Take your time. I don't want 100 reps. Stationary reverse lunges is a safer leg exercise. Trust me, we'll have many other things today. You can make it as single upper body muscle as you want or not. I will control your legs, so those will be diverse. I'll control your abs, so those will be diverse. And then your cardio or exertion can be as cardiovascular as you want. Could be agility, plyometrics. It could be obliques if you really want to do obliques. So again, a safe start to the workout. We have that nice little warm-up loop just to make sure things are working as properly as they can. And then we jump right into the sucker. Probably could turn on music today, but 10 seconds, and you're gonna be on the ground, or you can lay on a ball, or you can lay on a bench, but I want sit-ups. 2, 1, breathe, sit-ups. So now you know the pace of the day. I don't mind the couple seconds that you might miss between your exercises. We'll have our abs, we'll have our cardio or exertion. I'll give everybody about 30 seconds and we'll go to the next loop. During your sit-ups, your legs can be perfectly straight, your knees can be bent, you can be laying on a ball, laying on a bench, laying on the ground. You can adjust between one leg straight and one leg bent. Your sit-ups, upper body moves onto your lower body. Your lower body is not moving. You can move your lower body around, but your lower body is not moving as far as the ab exercise. So you won't do stationary reverse lunges again. You won't do sit-ups again. You can adjust your up body. You can adjust your exertion. "10 seconds and you're on to exertion. You can do formal cardio. You can do high knees, butt kicks, jump squats, split jumps. 2, 1, relax. Or you can do obliques if you really want to do obliques. 90 seconds. On your exertion, agility exercises are high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks. You can do taps, whether it's on a bench or a ball. Agility does have impact. It's just a little bit less impact than a plyometric, but you're moving, and I always give you the basic terminology. Your agility, your agile, how mobile is your body and how quickly can your muscles activate with your ability. Whereas plyometrics, jump squats, split jumps, burpees, lateral bench hops, they do have more impact. You have more load, more power, more impact. And of course, good and bad things happen. You can do pulsating squats if you need to, pulsating split squats. That's an isometric position with a little bit of movement. So those are your home cardio tools, unless you have a bike, elliptical, treadmill, erg. Jumping rope is always an option. 7 seconds, and we're gonna have a 30-second break. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Now this quick break will subside as the workout progresses because you'll know the rhythm. But now I want everybody to kind of acclimatize. We have several more rounds. Any upper body you want, you can repeat or not. You're then gonna be on regular squats. You're then gonna be on your scissors. You can do horizontal or vertical. I'll show you when you get there. And then we'll have our exertion. So same timing, upper body, legs, abs, exertion. Ready, set, go. You can do the same upper body all day if you want to. You have a minimum of 6 rounds. So if you do chest the whole day or back the whole day or biceps or triceps or shoulders, that's an option. You can diversify as you wish. 90 seconds of upper body. You're then gonna go to your regular squats. Remember, 90 seconds, 2.5 to 3 second reps. You're looking at about 30 reps. Human nature says, ooh, Chris turned on a timer, I'm gonna do more. Well, if you want to, go ahead. If you want to do 45 exercises or reps, you can. 2.5 to 3 second reps would be 90 reps. Yeah, maybe a little bit more when it comes, 30 reps. Yeah, maybe more when it comes to a smaller motion like triceps, and maybe less when it comes to a longer motion like lat pullovers and chest flies. Lots of work today. Lots of work. A little bit of everything. Our Friday noon workout will still go to the Wednesday morning workout. They were sister workouts. 5 seconds, you're on regular squats. 2, 1, and breathe. Again, I don't mind that couple seconds of the change. Whether you have weight or not, I do prefer the weight up on regular squats. It can be down in the middle if you want. When we get to our wide squats, I prefer the weight to be down. Abs tight, core tight, hips move a lot. We did these in the very first exercise today with our warm-up. Your glutes should always turn on. Your eyes, I want your posture. You look in front of you. Don't look down, don't look up. And then when I say thighs, it is a leg exercise, not a back exercise. But watch the displacement of your hips. A ton of hips. I didn't bend forward. A ton of hips. You have a little weight distribution. Hips move a lot. And the more those hips move, the less you'll use your knees. However, you do need to bend and straighten your legs. Just like when you go to the bathroom. Sit on your toilet. Hips, hips, hips. Glutes, glutes, glutes. Eyes, 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 and thighs, thighs, thighs. 10 seconds, and you're going to be on your scissors, and I'll show you the vertical, the normal one, and the horizontal, the one we haven't done very much. 2, 1, breathe. You can do scissors, vertical, or you can do scissors, horizontal. You have 90 seconds. Feel free to mix it up as you wish. I'm not looking for hundreds of reps. I'm looking for 6-minute bursts between a bunch of stuff. We'll have a quick little acclimatizing break at the end of each 4. You could be laying on the bench. You could be laying on the ground. Vertical scissors. Remember, there's always the vertical component of all abs. There's always the up motion of abs, core. Horizontal scissors, you have the isometric position of your abs, and your legs go out, your legs go in. This is a core exercise. Even though we are referring to an isometric ab, that weight distribution will turn on your core. Breathe and focus. In 20 seconds, you're going to be on your exertion. It can be formal cardio. If you have the cardio tools, you could go back to those hard things you were doing earlier. And if you really, 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 really want to do obliques, you can. I won't be upset. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Again, you've got high knees, you got butt kicks, you got jumping jacks, walking jacks, bench taps. If you're trying to be agile, a little quicker, there is impact. It's just a little bit less. You can do more impact power with plyometrics. Jump squats, split jumps, lateral bench hops, burpees. And you can do the same load, different impact or less impact as your pulsating squats and your split squats. Again, a little bit more of that isometric, get low, stay low. I don't mind. After this, you'll have a quick break. I'm trying to bring that break down a little bit each round. We'll go back to our upper body, so you can do anything where you're working hard. And as you guys all know me, I think everybody here has worked out with me at some point in time in their life. When we get to these holiday workouts, I want you to rest your brain, hence the day off of work, but I want you to move your body. 20 seconds, and we'll take about a 25-second break going to the next loop of things. Not a lot of changes, just enough to keep you awake. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Again, a quick little get everybody in the right spot break. You've got your upper body, any upper body. You're gonna have your stationary forward lunges. I hope you knew that was coming. You're gonna have your reverse crunches. Again, I'm changing your legs and abs and your exertion. Upper body, stationary forward lunges, reverse crunches, and exertion. Ready, set, go. So we are in this sucker. This is loop 3 of my minimum 6. That would get you at your normal early stopping spot. Round 7, awesome. Round 8 is where I probably lose lots of people. Time, energy, things. And you can make it a chest day with push-ups, chest presses, different angles of that, and flies. You can make it a back day with your rows, trap rows, lat pullovers. It does feel like you have less choices there on your lat pullovers and trap rows. You've got your shoulders pushing, shoulders pulling, upright rows and shoulder raises. Biceps, again, any hammer curl, hammer twist, wide. You have different tools for that. Triceps, dips, kickbacks, overhead, skull crushers. Yeah, I think this is week 24, I believe it is, maybe 25. We have been doing this stuff quite a bit. 75th, I think, workout with me recorded. When I say upper body, you guys should know what to do. Get after this sucker. And I believe Galaxy X10 is Ruth Ann. I could be wrong. Good morning, Ruth Ann. 2, 1, and breathe. You're onto your stationary forward lunges. Remember, weight is optional, always encouraged. We're going, right? There is no rest between exercises. I don't mind the couple seconds it takes to get ready for them. Loop 3, you're on your 3rd upper body. You have your stationary forward lunges, your reverse crunches, your exertion, your cardio. Let's go get some today. Go get some today. Big call this morning. You guys were pumped to have a little Monday morning workout. Couldn't even keep Janet Marie and Kavita out of here. I tried to lock the doors. I put a chain around it. And next thing you know, I hear this thing just getting beat down. Like, no, I'm ready, let's go. A little work, a little focus. Remember, stationary forward lunges as we did on our warm-up loop. Step, load, push yourself back. A quad focused leg exercise. Consistent reps, 90 seconds. You're hovering around 30-ish reps. Maybe a couple more because of human nature. 3, 2, 1. You're laying on something for reverse crunches, or if you're at the gym, you do have hanging out options. Your legs, plural, are moving because of your abs. You can lay on the bench, you would be elevated. You can lay on the ground, you would be supported. Your body can be up, isometric start. It's not an isometric exercise, but you have that component because you lengthen and you contract on the reverse crunch. You lengthen and you contract whether your body is up or your body is down. If you get your lower back, get your hands under your buns. You can also bend your knees a little bit, but don't bend and straighten your legs. If you get too many hips, crossing your legs helps a little bit. So mix up your legs as you need to so you don't get your back or hips. Little changes go a long ways. Not doing them is not one of the changes I'm looking for. Hip motion abs. Your abs are trying to pull those legs, and legs are heavy. So your hips are the conduit for that, so you can't get your hips or your back, and you don't want that, you want your abs. 5 seconds, you're on your exertion for the 3rd time. 2, 1, breathe and go. Exertion, jump, squats, split, jumps, pulsating squats, split squats. You got your high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, jump, rope, bench, taps. There's lots of hard working things you can do. If you have the tools, you can row, run, stair climb, You can run around your house. You could go run your stairs. How many of you have stairs at home? Interesting. So I want you to work for 90 seconds. End of round 3 is happening as we speak. Your work, you're here, Monday. We're going to slowly decrease that rest at the end of the loop because you know the pace, so the exercise adjustments are minimal. It doesn't mean you can't take a little longer break if you need a little longer break. 20 seconds and you'll have a 20-second break. So that break goes down a smidge. But I do want everybody to have the ability to get a quick sip of water and just kind of catch their breath. 5, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Again, 20 seconds. You know the pace, you know the rhythm. You're on your 4th upper body, whether it's the same or not. You're on your wide squats. You're on your runners or Russian twists. You'll see that here in a second, or 4.5 minutes. And then you're going to have your exertion. Are you ready? We are on the 4th upper body. Ready, set, go. 4th upper body. You could have made it all muscle group. Kavita chose triceps. Holy smokes, her triceps, A, are going to be sore. B, they're going to look so sexy. Tricep day. That's what she chose. You could do all chest, all back, all shoulders, all bis, all tris. You can mix it up as you wish. Again, triceps, dips, you shorten a short muscle. Kickbacks, you shorten a shortened muscle. Overheads, you lengthen muscle and then you shorten the muscle. Rope and bar, you can be in front or overhead. All muscles have a lengthening component and they all have the shortening contraction component. I say all muscles, all exercises have those components. Lats have the longest lengthening component. Traps, although the pulling back has a shorter lengthening component, but they'll burn like your chest press with that shorter motion. You'll do a couple more reps, they tend to burn more. All these things you've been hearing over and over and over. 10 seconds, you're going to be on your wide squats. If you hold weight, I want the weight down in the middle on wide squats. 2, 1, and relax and breathe and go. Kind of oxymoron, right? Relax and go. Wide squats, weight is down in the middle, or weights plural are down in the middle. When the weights are down, it actually pulls you down more, so you have to work harder to stay taller. When the weight is up on your body, awesome, cool, your core does turn on and maybe a little too much, and that might limit motion. It's why I don't do bar on shoulders wide squats. I'll do narrow squats at the bar. You'll do regular squats. You'll do box squats. But when you get the weight up on your shoulders or up on your body, you might lose motion. And although that can be okay sometimes, then you force the motion and that's when bad things happen. 30 seconds on these wide squats. Then you'll be on runners or Russian twists. Remember, I gave you options on some of these because 90 seconds of runners tend to be hard on other things besides your abs. So I'm going to have you have a little diversity on some of those. 10 seconds. Nice big morning day. I like it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can be on the ground or bench. Runners can start from the up or down, and you've got your Russian twists. Both are good. Now, they are an ab exercise. I'm not going to say they're not. However, I do put them in the ab core because of the weight distribution. Runners from the down is probably more focused on the abs. Runners from the up is abs and core. Russian twist, again, you're in the isometric position of a V up, and then you have the weight displacement on a Russian twist. Timed exercises, people tend to do more. I still want you to think good, steady reps. 2.5 to 3 second reps. So we don't need to do 100 of them. We should do at least 30 of them. "20 seconds. You'll then be on your 4th exertion or cardio. And again, if you want to do obliques, awesome. I haven't really talked about it very much. I'm hoping not many people chose them, but they are an option. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 4th exertion. Again, if you have formal cardio tools, go do them. If you have your agility, bench taps, high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, those are more agility focused. There is impact, but there's a little less power created, so there's a little less impact. However, you tend to get more reps on agility versus a plyometric. Jump squats, split jumps, lateral bench hops, burpees. They tend to require a little more load, a lot more power, more impact, really good things, but also bad things can happen too. So your agility and plyometrics are your easier home exertions that both yield cardiovascular work. Both will be a little huffy and puffy. "30 seconds left. Again, I'm going to bring that rest down a little bit. It's about 30-ish seconds, it's about 25-ish seconds. Again, at the end of this, we'll have a quick little break just to make sure everybody's in the same spot. Allows you a quick sip of water. I don't want you to feel deterred by not starting the next loop with everybody else, quote unquote. 8 seconds, end of round 4. 3, 2, 1, breathe, focus. You're going to be on your 5th upper body, whether you diversify it or not. You're going to be on your stationary, alternating, stiff-legged deadlifts. You're going to be on your brain V-ups and your exertion. Ready? Set, go. You're on your upper body for the 5th time. You'll have your stiff-legged deadlifts, alternating, balancing stiff-legged deadlifts. You'll be on your V-ups. You'll be on your exertion cardio. So, very simple mentally. Shouldn't be very simple physically. You should be working by now. Shoulder blades, chest. Think about the width of the exercise if you're doing flies. Think about the length of the exercise if you're doing pullovers. Besides that, your shoulder blades always lead the way on lots of exercises. Biceps and triceps would be the only ones where you really don't move them, but I want your shoulders back and down. So that'd be the only thing, anything about posture, right? Your shoulders are back and down. You see all those little memes online and all the things, and people are curled forwards, getting your postures, your chest high and your shoulders back and down. 15 seconds, upper body 5 of my hopeful minimal 6. Again, I'll go to round 7 and I'll see how many people drop off the call. Round 8, I know you're a glutton for punishment. 2, 1, and breathe. Alternating stiff-legged deadlifts, lengthen, contract. We did it earlier. You've got the balancing component. I do these more than regular stiff-legged deadlifts, and it's partly because I get to control so many other things that you do. So I choose these because there is that balancing component. There's a major lengthening component. You got your contraction, And then my training tool is you gotta get all the way up. If you don't get all the way up, either someday your body won't let you, or you won't be able to go back down again. So, balance, lengthen, contract, get tall, and breathe. I do love double stiff-leggeds, or RDLs if you're gonna call them that. However, at the gym, you've got high and wide leg press, you've got your GHD, you've got your hamstring curls with machine and ball. So there's many, many, many other ways of getting the same motion. And then I want to touch on the load. I'm able to get heavier on hamstring curls than I am on both legs, stiff-legged deadlifts. GHDs, again, a nice heavy exercise because of your body. 10 seconds, you're gonna be on V-ups. V-ups can be on the ground or bench. V as in victory. 3, 2, 1, and relax. But if you're a husky, you believe in U-ups, right? You got the big U. I like a little more V as in victory, a little bigger, a little more challenging. I'm setting you up, sunshine. Chime in at any time. Abs, core, breathe, V-ups. You guys have done them so many times. It's an indicator for how you're feeling by day. How is your body feeling today? V-ups is a great one. Like, oh, I feel good. Oh, I don't feel good. How is your fitness level and your flexibility and your mobility? How is your body doing as a whole? It's a great gauge for how your body is doing compared to 4 months ago. I know people that have gotten really good at V-ups because we've been forced to do them so much. Like, wow, I'm actually getting more mobile on my hips and spine. I'm getting more flexible in my posterior muscles. I'm able to activate my anterior muscles better. So it's not that the abs have gotten so much better, but all the other things that came with this exercise. Again, a good gauge for how you're feeling today and your overall fitness level. 10 seconds and you're gonna be on your 5th exertion. Remember, I do want one more loop as my minimum. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Exertion, here we go. Again, you are running, you are jumping, you are rowing, you are doing something with intensity. Most people have stairs somewhere around their house. Now, it is 9:40, so I hope you don't wake up your family running the stairs, unless you had a really fun night last night. Possibilities. Running, rowing, biking, you got elliptical, you got your agilities. And again, if you're choosing obliques, cool. I'm not too worried. I want you to work hard. Yes, 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 yes. Breathe. 30 seconds. End of round 5 coming up. We'll have that quick little tiny break. You'll give me that 6th round, which time-wise will put you at 9:50. And that's where I knew most people would start leaving. If you want a 7th round, we can do the 7th round. I never want people to feel like they need to stay. 10 seconds. If you want a little longer one, you stay. If you're doing what you're used to, you're done. 2, 1, breathe. A quick breath. You're on your 6th and optionally last upper body. You'll be on your narrow squats. You should have known that was coming. You'll be on your swimmers, hands and knees or stomach, and your exertion. Ready, set, go. You are on this thing, round 6. Optionally, last round. I will start around 7. At any time you can say goodbye. It is always fun to see what people choose at the gym. Currently, these 2 ladies here. But in general, when I do these workouts, I always enjoy watching what people do. Most people choose what they like, but every once in a while I'll hear people say, oh, I'm going to do that because I know I'm not good at it, or I know I don't like it, or I know I should do it. So I hear both. I see more doing familiar things. I hear more, I should probably do that one today. I know you've said it, but I always opted out. I'm going to do that one today. So you're on your 6th upper body, chest, back, shoulders, thighs, tries. You'll be on your narrow squats. Weight is either up under chin or down outside your legs. You'll be on your swimmers, hands and knees or stomach. They're both called prone swimmers. And your exertion for possibly the last time. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax, narrow squats. Weight is either up under chin or down outside legs. Now, I've talked about the core component on this earlier today and many workouts before. Your core turns on more when the weight is up. However, narrow squats is a mobility exercise. So I don't mind the weight being up or down outside your legs, because it's harder to force the motion on narrow squats than it is on a wide squat. That wide squat, people, when they try to get more motion, they're going to get it from their back. And so when that core is engaged, that's when really bad things happen. So narrow squats, you really can't go much lower than a certain point. Hips, hips, hips. Booty, booty, booty. Your glutes should always turn on. Eyes. You guys have the best screen in the world, right? Everybody should be looking at that screen. Well, I know it's on your screen, so I'm going to say that. But I want your eyes to be out in front of you, not up, not down. And remember, when I say the word thighs, this is a leg exercise, not a back exercise. 15 seconds. You're going to be on your swimmers, hands and knees, or laying on your stomach. 5, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Swimmers. Now, I do need to fess up. My Talking Rain people, I tried to motivate them today. You might have got the email on getting into this call. I didn't give you guys a lot of crazy hard stuff. I wanted things to be mentally easy or non-challenging, but physically they could be challenging. So when we get to the next round, it might just progress a tiny bit if people want a harder round. Mobility of spine and hips. If you're on your hands and knees, you got a balance component. If you're laying on your stomach, you've got a contraction component. Both are good. Upper back, middle back, lower back, glutes. When this is done, you're on your 6th exertion. You can say goodbye, or we're going to do another round. "25 seconds. Monday, Labor Day. Maybe you barbecued last night, maybe you didn't. Hope you get to enjoy a nice day of laundry, get the house all ready to go. Go enjoy the sun. Kids are back to school tomorrow. 3, 2, 1, and you're on your exertion. Again, last one if you want it to be your last one. We'll keep going if you want more. Taps is an agility exercise. It can be slow. I'm still working on my agility. Again, a little less impact. Your body has to move, plus your ability. You got your jump, squat, split jumps, plyometrics. Power is created. So there's a load, there's the power, there's the impact. But again, it should yield a little heart rate and a little intensity. Split jumps, there's the load, there's the power and impact. Again, both are good. But I always allow you guys to do pulsating squats and split squats so you don't have that impact. You don't have the power either, but you still have the load. 35 seconds. Remember, if you log off, just blow me a kiss. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. If you're sticking around for more, Time-wise, one more round is very doable if you have time and energy. It's only a 6-minute round, right? Notice how I'm nudging. Sunshine's like, yeah, I got a work meeting. Leon's like, yeah, I'll meet you there, Sunshine. 3, 2, 1, breathe. I'll give you 15 seconds. If you're gonna stick around, you're on your next upper body, potentially your 7th upper body if you want it. You're gonna be on your hip bridges, so you're gonna be on the ground on your hip bridges. You're gonna be on rotational planks or windshield wipers, and then you're gonna be on your exertion. If you want to be done, have a wonderful day. And if you're gonna do it, here we go. Here we go. 7th round if you want it. You could do all chest today. You could do all back today. You could do all shoulders today. Biceps, triceps. You could diversify as much as you want to diversify. I like it. 7th set of upper body. I love it. Time is a factor. I am not going to deny that. Time is a factor. But have a wonderful day. Energy, right? I know what you did. 6 6-minute rounds, 36 minutes of timed work. Human nature says you do more reps when you're timed. So you did a lot of work. Again, after your upper body, you actually get to be on the ground on your hip bridges, so not super crazy, but then we're gonna combo with rotational planks or windshield wipers, so a little bit harder on that one. And then we have the 7th exertion. 25 seconds. Yes. If you have 10 seconds, get this thing. Then you get to be on the ground for those hip bridges. Well, how nice is that gonna be? 3, 2, 1, breathe. Again, don't be in a hurry to get there. Don't run to get there. Hip bridges. 90 seconds is plenty of time to get work done. We're not looking for a million reps. A great way to have the mobility of hips and spine. Remember, you can put this in the core category, but I actually want you to think about your glutes. Play with your feet, regular, wide, narrow, always hips moving, always glutes turning on. This exercise, though, can give you glutes, supposed to give you glutes, but also can get you more core. I don't want to say lower back, because then people are like, ooh, I don't want to. There's good lower back muscles, and there's weak lower back joints. After the hip bridges, you can stay on your back for windshield wipers, or you can go on your elbows and toes for your rotational planks. Last round. Hip bridge goes to your rotational planks or windshield wipers, goes to your last exertion of the day. 7 rounds will be completed, 6 minutes per round, minimal rest. Lots of work. 5, 3, 2, 1, breathe. Again, rotational planks, I don't need 100 of them, or windshield wipers. I want 90 seconds of them. Big, huge reps. Big, huge reps. Nice. And I know I only lost a couple people. That's time, energy, other things to do. Most of those people are earlier morning workout peeps, so hitting the 9:45 hour is clutch. Home stretch. When you do get done with your exertion, that doesn't mean you go push the off button and go take a hot shower. It means you go cool off, walk around the house, go get your significant other to pat you on the back, because you might not be able to pat yourself on the back. You're gonna go make a smoothie. You're gonna bring your trainer a smoothie. You're gonna get gold star for that one. Just kidding. But again, don't just go run and do something. Cool off for a second, pat yourself on the back. You came, you saw, you conquered. 5 seconds, you're on your last exertion. 2, 1, breathe. Remember, you could be doing obliques if you really want to do obliques. You got your agility. You got high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks. You got your bench taps. You got plyometrics, jump, squat, split, jumps, burpees. Tim, you can use any of those towels in the cubby holes. Tim, you can use any of those towels in the cubby holes. You can use any of the little towels in the cubby holes. Last exertion. Get it done. Get it done. Again, high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, bench taps are your agility. There is impact. There's a little bit less than the plyometrics. Power is there, movement is there. Get it done. Jump, squats, split jumps, burpees, lateral bench hops are plyometrics. More power is created, more impact, really good things. Pulsating squats, split squats. We've always had that for the people that don't want the impact. You could be doing a formal cardio tool. Any cardio tool. You could be doing obliques if you really wanted to do obliques. 7 seconds and you are done with your Monday workout. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. And work. Remember, that doesn't mean you go run and sit down and do nothing. Doesn't mean you go take a hot shower. Just go cool off and enjoy your day.
Okay, see you on Wednesday.